Welcome back, everyone. Body image is something many struggle with.
And one local business is now tackling that issue with an approach they like to call Not Your Mama's counseling.
Dina takes us there right now.
I was so excited to see Shannon Ricks today. We met in theater years ago, I think back in 2006.
Yes.
She's still an amazing performer, but also over the years has become an incredible therapist, opening her brand new business, Modern Eve Mental Health, specializing in eating disorders and body image issues.
Correct.
So much to dive into here. Shannon, tell me why that was important to you.
Yes. So not only did it start being my passion professionally, but especially during COVID. So the rates of adolescents being hospitalized for eating disorders went up like 3 times. Okay, like more than ever before. And it was like, okay, this is urgent. People are needing help. How can I reach more people? Because I only have a limited amount of hours in a day, so much therapy I can do. What else can we do to reach all these people? So that's why I started building a team of people who also have this passion and the professional skills, dietitians, therapists, to help with this problem.
Well, that's interesting during COVID. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, I mean, my guesses are it has to do with the social isolation piece, as well as the increase of like how much media time, screen time people were getting during the pandemic. And I think that really took a toll on our body image concerns.
Yes, body image, mental health, all of those things. Now, Modern Eve does what for these people who are coming in with these issues?
Yeah, we provide therapy, so one-on-one individual therapy services, as well as one-on-one dietary services. If needed, some of these can be like in person or on telehealth, or even doing exposures out at a restaurant or out in a park about some of foods that are really scary for them. So we kind of offer a range with therapy and dietary services.
This subject is so fascinating. We're going to talk with one of your partners now a little bit more about why it happens and what we do when it does. Thank you so much, Shannon.
Yeah, thanks.
Marki, I can't think of a single woman that I know who hasn't had some kind of an issue, big or small. Now, when somebody comes in, are you finding a common theme? Is it the media? Is it how we've been raised? What is it?
Yeah, I think it's all of those things, plus more. I think it can be really complex for a lot of people, but we can simplify it and say there's some themes, right? There's control themes, trauma themes. If you grew up in a home that had a really negative environment towards food and towards your body, then you're a lot more likely to get an eating disorder. If you grew up in a home with dieting, 1 in 4 dieters actually get eating disorders. So that's 25% of people who diet. That's a little high for me. Like, that's risky. And eating disorders are life-threatening. And so to me, that's a huge risk. But yeah, I think there's a lot of different issues, but you also see very common themes as well.
Well, Shannon mentioned being on social media a little bit more during the pandemic. Social media is such a big part of all of our lives and definitely playing a part.
Yeah, and I think I even noticed that too. So I'm someone who's recovered from my own body image issues, which is why I am a therapist for eating disorders. And I even noticed during the pandemic, I mean, there was so much on social media about gaining weight, losing weight, working out, doing all these things, that I think there was way more of a focus on the body. And I even noticed for me, my thoughts increasing. And I'm really healthy when it comes towards my body and food. And so I think someone who's already struggling, that's so hard. That's huge for them. So I think media plays a huge role in general, and then especially since the pandemic.
And it's hard to get those thoughts under control. Sometimes we can't do it by ourselves. So that's why we come to the experts. Now, you and Shannon have created a course.
Yes.
Talk to me about that and how our viewers can access this.
Okay, so we call it Body Image Liberation. We're super excited. This is kind of like our baby passion project, especially for me because of what I went through growing up. And so basically we took our combined 8, 9, 10 years of experience, and we said, what do we feel have been the most important, the most impactful, the most beneficial for our clients, ourselves, and the people we love? And we've wrapped it up into this course. It's a few hours. There's videos, there's a workbook. I think we're pretty cool and fun. So we're pretty rad. And anyway, so it's so cool. It's so amazing. And I really do think so many people struggle, and we can't treat everyone. Unfortunately, I would love to take way more people, but we can't. And so this is a way to reach people outside of Utah, a way to reach people who don't have access to therapy. They can get this course and use it.
I love it so much. So we can hop online on your
Yes.
website, and there is
Pretty much you're gonna get like a couple months of therapy in a couple hours for so cheap.
okay. I love it. You are both amazing. Keep doing what you're doing, and we will
Thank you.
keep watching.
Awesome.